I am Emily Sinclair. I just turned 18. As you can see, I got married at a very young age. Getting to this point, there is no turning back. This is the only way out. I used to be a senior sales rep, good at reading people's minds. I thought I could crush it in the corporate world. But unexpectedly, I transmigrated to the Regency era, into a lowly official's family. My humble concubine mother taught me from a young age that a daughter like me is destined to be a concubine. To change my fate, I have to fight for favor.
I've told you this many times before. A smile should be shy and coy, 70% innocent, 30% seductive. If you smile so properly, men will get bored sooner or later. Emily, go on. Go and become the most favored concubine.
She spent 15 years teaching me how to be a perfect concubine. And I didn't disappoint. Before my wedding, I mastered the art of seduction. The art of seduction. A great figure can catch a man's eye, but vulnerability is what triggers his urge to protect and possess. This torn wedding dress is naturally because of my low status, mistreated by the servants. I won't make a fuss, but I feel wrong. Greetings, husband. He took the bait. Clothes are off. Next step, he'll pin me to the bed now, right?
Not bad looking. Too bad.
What kind of move is this?
As my legal wife, looking so disheveled. Have you no shame?
Legal wife? Aren't I a concubine?
I just married my wife, and you want me to take a concubine? Are you trying to ruin my family's good name?
You misunderstand, husband. That is not what I meant. My aunt worked so hard to train me into a top-tier mistress, but at the last second, I got promoted to wife. Now all these skills I have, who am I supposed to use them on? Maybe he is just playing the gentleman. Let's try again. Husband, why are you sorting these books? Let me help you. Please forgive my appearance. This wedding dress was torn by the servants. I really have nothing else to wear.
It seems pitiful people have only themselves to blame.
Excuse me?
If you had asserted your authority, would the servants dare disrespect you? Put your clothes on properly, or go kneel in the yard. Take your pick.
Is this guy impotent or something?
I took a wife not out of love or duty, but to keep political rivals from planting spies in my home. I'll be sleeping in the study from now on. We'll stay out of each other's way.
So, I am just your prop for a devoted image to fend off all that trouble?
I took a wife to stop rivals from planting spies and to secure my reputation. My union with the Sinclairs is a political alliance, not a romantic affair. I'll sleep in the study. When we divorce later, you'll remain untouched. And we'll owe each other nothing.
No fighting for favor, no sharing a bed, and I get to be rich. This deal is a steal.
Since you put it that way, I will obey.
You are quite open-minded.
You neglected Madam on your wedding night. What if she complains to Grand Madam?
Complaining on her first day here, Mother will only think she's petty and unfit to be a proper wife. Besides, Mother always takes my side.
I left her all alone last night. Did it really hit her that hard? Sir, looks like Madam is ignoring you.
I can see that. Greetings, Mother.
Grand Madam, the breakfast Mrs. Sinclair requested the breakfast. Young Madam requested. Is ready. Our Mrs. Sinclair made this with her own hands all night. She said to let Grand Madam and Charles have a taste. All night?
Did you two not sleep together last night?
I've learned my lesson. Mother, last night,
My husband worked late and slept in the study. I didn't dare to disturb him. I made breakfast myself to show my care. I didn't feel wronged at all. I don't blame him.
Number, don't listen to her nonsense. She...
Don't listen to who? Sleeping in the study on your wedding night. Look at the poor girl. Look at the poor girl. See how much you've upset her. If word of this gets out, what happens to Pembroke Manor's reputation? Apologize to Emily right now, and fetch my golden silk hairpin to comfort her.
Sucker, trying to mess with me. The tricks Auntie taught me are just for the bedroom.
Emily, Sinclair! You better not push your luck.
Husband, did I do something wrong? My little act comes with a kick. Hope you learned your lesson. Miss, aren't you afraid of falling out with Charles? Afraid of what? Besides, he can't even divorce me right now.
Since fighting for his favor is a dead end, I might as well focus on my own goals. Next up is taking over the household. Next up is taking over the household. Next up is taking over the household and enjoying a life of luxury.
Let's go.
Seems this little Sinclair girl is no pushover. Since I am a widow now, if she takes my household authority, she'll cut off Her Majesty's and my spies in the Pembroke estate. She must go. Before lunch today, take the welcome gift I prepared to the second lady's room.
Yes. What happened to the life of luxury? This is just a pile of rags. Young madam, Lady Victoria runs the household. The storehouse is full of treasures. She is obviously disrespecting you, giving you these rags on purpose, so you'd make a fool of yourself wearing them. How about we just wear your own clothes? Change? Why would we change? This is my very first step to winning hearts and taking over the power. Such a cunning wife! I am taking notes! Mother, Lady Victoria must be exhausted running the house. She just grabbed the wrong clothes by mistake. I don't blame her. Yeah. That is the exact vibe. 70% wronged, 20% understanding, and 10% stubborn. Perfect. Let's go.
Victoria, with Emily joining us, you need to step up. You are a daughter of the Kingsley house, known for proper conduct. Don't let them say our Pembroke estate mistreats a new bride.
Yes, madam.
The Kingsley house. The Queen is her aunt. Oh boy, Lady Victoria is untouchable. Fighting head-on is suicide. I must use her strength against her.
What is wrong, miss? Lend me your hairpin. Here.
Mrs. Sinclair is here!
Here comes the show. Emily Sinclair. If you wear this dress, you are being indecent, unfit for big roles. If you don't, you are just arrogant and disrespecting me. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Let's see how you spin this.
Mother.
This outfit of yours is quite unique, but the fabric looks a bit old. The pattern isn't from this year either. Why? Didn't Victoria send you new clothes?
Well, Mother, this is exactly what Victoria sent me. Mother, Victoria heard I was good at embroidery. When she sent the new clothes this morning, she also brought over some of her old clothes. She said it'd be a pity to waste them, so she brought them over for me to alter and change the patterns, so she could wear them again. I figured since we are about the same size, I would try it on first and let her see it. What do you think, Victoria?
If I deny it, it proves I sent her rags to bully her. She really trapped me.
Emily is truly so gifted. I just brought it up in passing, and she did a wonderful job.
It is all thanks to you, Victoria. I heard you've managed the house for years, and are very frugal. Even the Queen praises you for your management. To learn from you is my true blessing.
Good. I never expected that as soon as you arrived. You two sisters-in-law would get along so well. I guess I worried for nothing.
You are right, Mother. Victoria treats me so well. She didn't just give me clothes. She also gave me so many other things. A pair of fine jade bracelets, 2 pure gold hairpins, and 2 bolts of fine silk, and a box of pearls. Victoria, isn't that right?
Yes. I can't afford to offend you, but I never said I couldn't fleece you. Taking charge of the house takes time, but real money I can pocket right away.
Bring me my ruby jewelry set. And 4 bolts of new tribute silk. As a gift for Emily.
Thank you, Mother.
My first pot of gold is secured.
But Emily, for a woman, managing the house is important. But as a wife, the most important thing is to support your husband and be virtuous. Charlie works day and night at court. Since you are his primary wife, you must share his burdens.
You are right, Mother. I understand.
Charlie, this boy, has always made us proud as Deputy Minister of Finance. He is dashing and majestic. Every official in the court would always praise him. Who wouldn't praise him as a young prodigy?
Grand Madam! Bad news! The young master is injured!
Oh, wow. Is this the majesty you spoke of? You are right, my dear. I stand corrected.
Charlie! What happened?
Grand Madam Mr. Pembroke had a dispute over the border rations with His Royal Highness.
Charles! Stop right there! Just now in front of Father. Why did you embarrass me? Saying I didn't study the border. Are you saying the Crown Prince is less dedicated than a Deputy Minister of Finance?
I am merely stating the facts. The border situation is dire. If your highness had done your research, you wouldn't have made the absurd suggestion to split the rations equally.
Sir Pembroke has always been blunt. He never beats around the bush. But that is the Crown Prince. He should be more tactful with his words.
Emperor Augustus had Sir Victor, and Emperor Constantine had Sir Henry. Both were known for speaking the truth. His Royal Highness is the Crown Prince. How can you only listen to flattery?
Excellent. What bitter but loyal advice. What a straightforward minister!
Damn!
What a spectacular fall.
Oh boy, the Crown Prince plays rough. I was going to complain about him to Mother, but it looks like someone already taught him a lesson.
Being so blunt in the royal court will cost you eventually. If you ask me, you must know when to yield. Why clash with His Royal Highness head-on, if in the future the Pembroke family is left to you?
He is my husband. I haven't even scolded him. Why is she lecturing him? Trying to stop our branch from running this house? No way.
Mother, my husband spoke for our country and suffered for it. Sister-in-law, do you think an official shouldn't plead for the border troops? Or do you think the Crown Prince was right?
Oops, busted.
Husband, Emmy believes the people's needs come first as a family. family. No matter what you do, Emmy will always support you. Whether you are beaten or punished, Emmy will be right by your side.
What are you doing?
Husband, you feel wrong too, don't you? Your eyes are even red. If you want to get even, just keep quiet.
For Charlie's recovery, use the best medicine. Emily can handle the expenses. No need to ask anyone else.
Very well, sister. I may not be as wealthy as Mother, but I have 50 taels of my own, if you don't mind. Thank you, sister. Sister, you really have a heart of gold. I promise that one day I will repay you double.
Every little bit helps. I'll take that.
In all these years, it is the first time I've seen Victoria speechless. My new wife is not to be underestimated.
Hope you learned something, husband.
Emily. Sinclair.
Why did he follow me to the room? Dear, are you still in pain? Want me to massage you?
Nice acting. It seems growing up with that aunt of yours really rubbed off on you. You've learned quite a lot.
Yes, you are right. I was raised by my aunt, and I am full of wicked tricks. I just want to use these cheap little tricks to win sympathy. But so what? You think you are so noble. Didn't you, just to survive in the royal court, marry a woman you completely despise? What are you looking at? Am I wrong? I helped you get the money. You didn't even thank me. And instead you mock me. Fine, you look down on me. Huh? If you are so capable, don't take the benefits from earlier. What are you doing?
Tuition. Your skills in reading people. I won't be with you forever and playing weak to win hearts. Teach them to me. I am ready to learn. Emily Sinclair, those tricks you use to win favor, teach them all to me.
You! Did your brain get kicked out by the Crown Prince? A dignified civil servant like you wants to learn women's tricks.
I've clashed with the Crown Prince for a while. He lacks competence and disregards the people. But backed by the Queen and the Kingsley House, he makes things hard for me. If a foolish king rules, why should the people suffer? But my footing in the court is still weak. Going head would be a losing battle.
I didn't expect my husband to be such an upright man.
So, you want to win the king's favor by taking an indirect approach?
Yes.
I can teach you, but I have a condition.
What do you want?
From now on, whenever I have use for you, you must follow my orders. My goal is to take power as matriarch of Pembroke, to live out our lives in peace. We must be on the same page.
Deal. No time to lose. Teach me right now.
All right. Then right now, please me.
What?
Act pitiful like I did last night, and beg for my affection.
Me?
If you want to win favor, you can't be afraid of losing face. Watch me. I'll show you how it is done. My dear husband, my heart and eyes are full of you. Even if I said the wrong thing, or did the wrong things, I pretend to be casual. It was only because I wanted to help you. Not looking into your eyes, but tears have already stained my clothes. Husband.
It is so hot in here.
How will you learn if you don't watch? Alright, now you start pleasing me.
My dear,
Sound more vulnerable. You are so rough. Are you trying to eat me alive? Again.
my dear.
Wrong. It is a posture, not being pathetic. Back straight, head slightly down. Look a bit vulnerable. Again.
What is this?
I knew it. There is no man our lady can't tame. We had a deal. 2 tails of silver. Tails of silver. Hand it over.
My dear, your skills are profound. I've learned a lot.
Yes, just like that.
Never say I am not wrong. Use rhetorical questions and imperatives.
What is an imperative?
For instance, could it be really my fault? Or maybe, please, don't do this to me. Got it?
You've got quite the bag of tricks.
Of course. These are my ultimate skills. Back then, my aunt and I, if it weren't for these skills, let alone fighting for favor, we wouldn't have even survived. You think we liked playing mind games? We just wanted a fairer chance at life. Alright, your lines.
Are you really okay with your husband? I would spend my whole life going to the banquet alone to be bullied. Please, come with me. What if we face thorns?
Fine.
You said it. I'll pick you up tomorrow.
He learns way too fast.
Sir.
There is something I don't get. Haven't you always disliked scheming people? With all the ladies in the capital city, why did you choose the most scheming daughter of Sinclair House?
Do you remember last Mid-Autumn Festival, the banquet at Sinclair residence?
You really are a lowly daughter, wearing such shabby clothes even for mid-autumn. Aren't you embarrassed? You are right, sister. My clothes are indeed old. So, I'd like to ask you for a favor. I made these pastries myself, to give to Grand Madam. But, with my status, it is just too embarrassing. If you deliver them, Grand Madam will be pleased. She might even reward you with silver bracelets.
I knew you'd look for trouble. In these pastries I added extra salt. You are in for a treat.
Scheming for self-defense is simply wisdom.
A bullied daughter didn't cry or fuss, kept her dignity, and even turned the tables.
I thought at the time, someone like her, if placed in the inner court, would never let anyone walk over her. If kept by my side, she could help me fend off a lot of trouble.
Your husband stands corrected. My wife's tea is quite exquisite.
So you married her, not just to settle for anyone.
Of course not. It is just the surprises she brings are far beyond my expectations.
The Ministry of Finance delayed the provisions. You can't work without resources. You are not to blame. Charles is a key minister. Charles is a key minister. He has good intentions. You should understand each other.
Rest assured, Father. I understand Sir Pembroke's intentions. I'll keep your teachings in mind.
That Charles almost got me reprimanded by Father. I'll make him pay. Make him pay.
Your Majesty, Mr. Pembroke has arrived!
Your subject, Charles, and my wife, Miss Sinclair.
Pay our respects to the king.
You may rise.
They call it a banquet, but they didn't even save a seat for us. They're obviously trying to embarrass you.
You are so perceptive, my dear. I am enlightened.
Well. A little disagreement yesterday. I thought Sir Pembroke wouldn't show up today. As for your seat, I forgot to arrange one. But Sir Pembroke is always so magnanimous. I am sure you won't mind such a trivial detail, right?
Charles has always been arrogant. He can't tolerate any slight. He is bound to snap. I just played the bigger person for Father. If he can't take this insult...
It is fine. Your Highness is very busy. An oversight is understandable. How could I possibly blame your Highness for such a minor detail? My back is injured, so standing is more comfortable.
Sir Pembroke, weren't you fine yesterday? How did you get hurt?
Your Majesty, it was my husband's fault. Yesterday, he didn't know the whole story and rashly questioned His Royal Highness. This displeased His Royal Highness, who kicked him to the ground, kicked him down, and had him carried back to the estate. My husband, after being injured by the prince, to remember the lesson, kept his robe unwashed, to reflect on his mistake.
Brilliant move. My dear, I have learned a lot.
Alex! How dare you kick a civil servant in public? Is this how I taught you?
Father, it is not like that!
Please, calm down, Your Majesty. Please don't blame His Royal Highness. I came today, not to complain. I am here to apologize to His Highness.
Apologize!
After returning home yesterday, the more I thought about it, the Crown Prince of our nation is benevolent and kind. How could he get angry for no reason?
Of course.
So, I spent the night checking the border military accounts, and I found that the ration shortages were because he used the funds to build the summer villa in the south.
Charles! What are you saying?
No need to explain. Your Highness, I understand it all. You must have thought. The soldiers' suffering means little, but the king's summer retreat is of utmost importance. You would rather bear the blame of embezzling funds, just to build the king's villa. Ha! Such filial piety is truly unmatched. Our dutiful Crown Prince, we are so honored.
Such a masterful act, my dear. I've learned from the best.
Prince Alexander the Dutiful.
It is our honor.
Preposterous, Alexander. Didn't you just tell me the Ministry of Finance delayed the funds? Embezzling military funds for a villa! Shake your head! Hear anything rattling in there?
Father! Father, let me explain! Father!
These are the ledgers of His Royal Highness embezzling military funds, the craftsman's confessions, and the purchasing records. Please review them, Your Majesty.
The evidence is undeniable. Alexander, what else do you have to say?
Father!
10 days. Take those 50,000 taels and replace every last cent. Send it to the border. If it is short by a single coin, you are no longer the Crown Prince. As for your seat, give it to Sir and Lady Pembroke.
Your Highness, please step aside.
Charles Pembroke!
The student learns fast. Phase 1 of his training, a complete success. My wife is quite the actress. Your husband has learned well.
Miss, this ruby jewelry set from the king must be worth at least 2,000 taels. Plus these ruyi scepters, 4 rolls of shoe brocade, and the silver from the Crown Prince. That is a full 1,000 taels. Palace politics is way better than house drama. I made a fortune from just one outing. We gained so much. Why the long face? Don't be ungrateful.
I spent over a decade feel like studying the classics and giving honest advice, but in the end, it wasn't as effective as you showing a little weakness.
Young man, you still have a lot to learn. In your eyes, the king is the son of heaven, but in my eyes, he is no different from my foolish father. The Ministry of Personnel is the official wife. The Ministry of Defense is the favored concubine. As for the Crown Prince, That is even more obvious. The legitimate son is basically the golden child. Now look at yourself. A deputy minister of finance. But a nephew who keeps preaching. What are you? No real power. Just arguing.
An unwanted concubine sent by relatives that you are forced to keep.
I've been schooled.
Exactly. If you have low status but want favor, you have to earn it. Just look at my aunt. If she wasn't so good at playing innocent, let alone having enough food and warm clothes, we probably wouldn't have even survived. I wouldn't be having this good life as a legal wife today. Dear husband, we couldn't have won this time without you. But I also put in a lot of effort. Business is business, even between spouses. What is my cut of all this treasure going to be? 30%. How about it?
100%.
What? You are not leaving me anything. Charles, you really just use people and toss them aside. I really misjudged you.
What is the rush? I haven't even finished. I meant 100% for you. Too much. Forget it then, Benjamin White.
No. Not too much at all. My dear husband is so generous and brilliant, truly one of a kind.
How about you? Get off me first.
Sorry, I got a little too excited. Don't worry, I'll teach you my tricks. And make you the ultimate green tea boy. Jenny, quick! Help me move all these things into my room. Don't leave a single piece behind. You got it, miss.
They're just worldly possessed. Is she really that happy?
You are so high and mighty. You are so amazing. If you don't want them, I do. I want a new master.
That Charles and that Miss Sinclair. Didn't you say Emily Sinclair was raised by a concubine and only knew cheap tricks? Then what is the meaning of all this?
Emily hid her true colors too well. I didn't expect this either. She just entered the manor and already got my mother-in-law's token. She claims it is for Charles's recovery, making expenses easier, but in the long run.
No matter how tricky she is just a woman of the inner house. Give her the household key. I'll trap her with an account deficit, so even Charles won't be able to save her. Emily, your sister-in-law hasn't been feeling well lately. As for the household, please manage it for her for a while.
By the looks of it, it is definitely a hot potato. But power delivered to my door. I'd be a fool to refuse.
Emily, I am really so sorry. This cold came on so suddenly. I'll have to leave the household affairs to you. But don't worry. Nanny Grant has managed things here for years. She'll definitely do her best to help you. You are too polite, Victoria. Since you are not feeling well, I will do my absolute best.
Emily, it is settled then. Don't let me down.
Little wretch, just you wait. Running this house won't be easy. In less than 10 days, you'll be crying for mercy.
Power delivered right to my door. I'll gladly accept it. But if you want it back, it is going to be tough.
The tea smells wonderful. My lady, please enjoy.
Mrs. Sinclair, this old servant is so sorry. A few years ago, for eldest son's illness, money was spent like running water. We've been in the red for a long time. We only survived by relying on Lady Matilda's dowry. And now, this is truly the very best meal we can scrape together.
What money could a lowly daughter of Sinclair House have? You either pay out of your own pocket, or you just eat it. You might be able to handle it, but Grand Madam and Charles certainly won't. When they blame you for it, let's see how you clean up the mess.
Yo, Madam, Mrs. Sinclair.
Getting bullied already.
Nanny Grant, you are my sister-in-law's nanny, and a distant relative of the Kingsleys. Oh, you've managed the house for years, working so hard.
Oh, you flatter me, young Madam Sinclair. I am just doing my best.
You've worked so hard for Pembroke Manor. You've gained all this weight from overworking. My heart really aches for you. Look at this. These rolls, they're not fat. They're your medals of honor for serving the manor. Every layer of fat represents the heart you've poured into the Pembroke family.
Madam's ability to lie with a straight face is just on another level.
Where are the pen and paper I asked for? Hurry up and take notes.
You've worked so hard for Pembroke Manor. How could I eat all this by myself? Come, you eat first.
Hiya, Mrs. Sinclair. I couldn't possibly. I wouldn't dare.
If you don't eat, you'll look down on me.
Junior Grant has learned his lesson. I have a weak stomach.
You purposely mistreat your masters, and think I am a pushover.
I am with the Kingsley house. I am Lady Victoria's nanny. Even Grand Madam shows me respect. You can't just bully me like this.
My mother-in-law respects you because she is well-mannered, but I am different. Don't you look down on my lowly birth? Guess what? Girls like me don't care about saving face at all. Men escort Nanny Grant to the courtyard. In front of everyone in the manor, I am going to ask her where the manor's money all these years has actually gone.
You wouldn't dare!
She is Charles Pembroke's lawful wife, with the authority to manage this house. Why wouldn't she dare seize her and investigate?
Master Charles! Young Madam! Please have mercy. I won't ever do it again.
isn't Chloe back yet? She just went to watch the drama. What is taking her so long? Chloe? How was it? Is Emily smashing things in anger? Or did she run crying to Mother? My lady, second lady, young madam. What about her? Spit it out. Young madam. She's putting on a whole show in the courtyard. Miss, the accounts match up. The estate's deficit over the past 5 years totals 53,742 taels. Out of that, Nanny Grant alone handled the purchases of ice, charcoal, and herbs, pocketing nearly 20,000 taels.
And there is more. She is also the one who arranged for the estate's money to be used for usury.
My brother passed away early, leaving Lady Victoria and the children behind. Mother and I have always felt for her, thinking she works hard running the household. I didn't expect.
Don't tell me you are going to say that taking a loss is a blessing.
Grand Madam has arrived. Lady Victoria has arrived. Stop it! All of you!
You are so wise.
Learned my lesson.
They're killing me!
Sister-in-law, you've only been in charge for 1 day, and you are already turning the manor upside down. Nanny Grant is a senior servant here. What gives you the right to touch her?
Sister-in-law, Nanny Grant embezzled 20,000 taels, used cheap substitutes, cut the master's supplies, and gave out usury loans. These are all verified facts.
Verified? You are just a lowly daughter who just arrived. What do you know about auditing? I think you are just looking for trouble. To target me.
The embezzlement is proven. If you insist on defending her, do you want to be accused of enabling a servant to steal family assets?
Damn it! Charles is always preaching about propriety, turning against his family for justice. He is definitely capable of it.
Enough. Emily, tell me, what did you find?
Mother, these are the accounts for the past 5 years. Charlotte and Jenny have verified them. Every shortfall is well documented. Nanny Grant's accounts have the most problems.
Nanny Grant. The ginseng from my illness last year. Did you swap it? Fine. Very well. I had no idea Pembroke Manor was harboring such a big shot. Charlie, what do you say we do?
By law, embezzling 1,000 taels means exile. Over 10,000 means execution. Shall I hand the evidence to the Inspectorate and Board of Censors? This isn't a family matter. This is state law.
Leave it to Emily to handle. If the Kingsley house dares to shield her, they are equally guilty. Do you have any objections?
No.
Emily, look into this. Recover the stolen money. Every last cent of it. You can keep the household key. Charlie is right. Pembroke Manor's reputation won't be ruined by these wicked servants.
Yes, Mother.
Lady Victoria! You can't abandon me!
Continue.
Husband.
My wife learned a lot. Watch closely. My wife. Well done.
Madam's methods are pretty ruthless.
It is called balancing grace and authority. Nanny Grant embezzled so much. A few strikes is letting her off easy.
You dropped the act today.
It is just a tactic, as long as I run the house. Take her away for questioning. But what about you? This Nanny Grant works for Victoria and is a spy for Kingsley Manor. Touching her offends Kingsley Manor. Aren't you afraid?
Afraid of what? How can we thrive with a chaotic home? Cleaning up the house is only natural. Besides, you and Mother are both very important to me.
Everywhere
Every sound I hear, bound together in life and death, all that my heart holds on to is you. The tea is exquisite. My lady, I have learned much. One is the person who gave birth to me and raised me, and the other is the one who stabilizes the household. If you suffer grievances, I wouldn't be able to rest easy in the royal court either.
I see.
Miss, Nanny Grant's private properties have been counted. 8,000 taels of silver, 3 land deeds, and a box of jewelry.
All right, put it all into the public fund. Also, from now on, the purchases of the estate must be checked by more than 2 people. The accounts must be reconciled every month and handed over to my mother for review.
Yes.
Sir, Madam is quite efficient at running the house, even faster than your investigations.
You talk too much. Victoria Kingsley won't let this go. Be careful.
You too.
Miss, don't you think Charles illuminates your gentle eyes? He's actually caring about you.
Caring. We're just partners. Reminding each other of the risks. Don't overthink it.
Really? Whatever. You are always right, miss.
Charlotte, what time is it?
Sir, this incense is barely a third burned. You've checked it 5 times already, sir. Are you thinking about your wife?
Watch your mouth. About Nanny Grant today, my wife handled it perfectly. But there are still many accounts to verify, and the Kingsley house won't rest either.
So what do you plan to do?
My wife and I have an agreement. She teaches me tea art, and I help her manage the house. Her tactics in the inner court today, I still have much to learn about them. But how to handle the aftermath, and how to strike a balance, that is also what I need to learn.
So?
I'll go invite my wife over. We can review today's events and decide on our next strategy.
Review all you want, but why the blushing?
$100,000 taels of gold! The 2 of you. Actually, let that couple play you for fools!
Your tea is wonderfully fragrant, my dear. Your husband has learned a lot.
Making me cover 100,000 gold deficit! What is most infuriating is they actually used my money to give the king a grand gift, and even got rewarded! Millie Sinclair, married for just half a month, has already drained half my life savings! At this rate, this Royal Harmony Palace, I might as well move out of it and just let Emily Sinclair move in!
Then, Mother, if you move out, do I have to move too?
My son, is the head on your shoulders just for decoration? A mere daughter! Reduce the two of you to such a state!
Please calm down, Aunt. It is all because I am useless.
You are indeed useless! Pass my royal decree! Summon Emily Sinclair to the palace! I will personally pull out this thorn in my side!
Today's lesson is called The Self-Cultivation of a Green Tea Bitch. The essence of being a green tea consists of 3 things: facial expression management, emotional delivery, the art of leaving blanks, and the highest realm of a green tea is to make the other person think everything is under his control. But in reality, you are the manipulator.
I don't understand.
Madam, are you interested in this inkstone?
This inkstone is so smooth, it looks like fine material. One look and you know it is top quality.
If you like it, madam, it is yours.
How could I do that? This is my husband's belonging. How could I take away what you love?
It is just an inkstone. Please, just accept it, madam.
Well then, I will shamelessly accept it. Thank you, darling. Just now, were you thinking? You were rewarding me on your own.
Yes.
First, draw their attention, then hint at your preference. Finally, pretend to refuse. 3 steps to get what you want while making them feel generous. This is lesson learned.
Didn't you notice, my dear, that this inkstone is brand new? Like it was put here just to be asked about. I noticed you locked all the other gifts in the storehouse, yet kept the jade pieces in the room to admire. This inkstone. Do you like it? Your plan was clever. But did you know your husband has his own designs?
My wife's 4th tea art lesson. I have learned it well.
Ouch! Don't mind us! Carry on! Just passing by! Passing by!
What is wrong with me? Was he just practicing earlier? Or natural-born actors are truly scary. To think a veteran like me almost couldn't keep up.
It is getting late. Rest early, husband.
Emily. Staying in the study for these past few days, I can't help but feel like I am not the master here, but more like a guest.
Playing the victim? Oh, I haven't even told him that. He learned it himself.
Plus, the couch in the study is broken. And the windows are drafty.
Can I go to your room and sleep on the floor?
The whole Pembroke Manor is his. I have no reason to say no, do I?
Master! Someone from the palace is here! The Queen summons Madam to the palace tomorrow!
The Queen is Victoria Kingsley's aunt. Oh, this isn't a summon. It is a trap.
I am of humble birth. I can't handle royal power struggles. Charles, I want a divorce.
Darling, your acting is top-notch. I'm taking notes. Why say this all of a sudden?
I know Victoria was furious. She wants to trip me up. But I never would have thought she'd send me straight to the palace. The Queen is her own aunt. If I go in there, will I even make it out alive? Throwing her weight around, huh? If I can't beat her, can't I just hide? This white jade inkstone, you just promised to give it to me. I'll go pack my things right away. If I leave before dawn, I should make it.
Didn't Aunt Helen teach you a lot of tricks? Can't you use even one?
Melodrama is just a fight for favor. Palace drama is fatal. We only have a partnership. I am not here to die.
So, you don't trust me to protect you? Aunt Helen taught you so much. Didn't she ever tell you? Draw an inch closer, that if you run into trouble, my fluttering heart takes root and seek your husband's protection.
She did, but only favored concubines get that kind of treatment. The two of us, hearts drawn together, deeper with time, are just partners at best. With the stars as a pillow, and the moon as a kiss. Devotedly, we turn the gear.
I promise you, in the name of your husband, go to the palace. From a worried glance to being swept up in romance, will keep you safe. With my life. And chasing your prom prince is my thoughts. My wife's tea is fragrant. I will keep you safe. With my life.
Charles Pembroke, have you lost your mind?
Number. I've been thinking lately. We're perfect for each other, I think. Did I scare her? Maybe I'll try a way she knows. If you leave, there'll be no one left to teach me how to survive. I'll be forced to face it alone, dodging every hidden scheme. Could you really bear that?
How did you manage to master this vulnerability tactic? I haven't even taught lesson 5 yet. Emotional blackmail, guilt tripping. Are you using this trick on me?
Madam, please, don't punish me.
Stop. Alright, you win. Fine. We can hold off on the divorce. But I am only giving you this one chance. If I get hurt even a little bit, I'll divorce you the moment I return.
Okay, it is a deal.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Serve the tea. Sir Pembroke, the one I invited today is your wife You followed her so closely. What? Are you afraid I might eat her?
That is right, Charles. Doing this seems quite disrespectful.
My wife is frail and timid. I only wish to show my loyalty to you, while doing my duty as a husband, as the mother of the nation. Surely you can forgive my small selfishness.
Sir Pembroke, you think of everything. It seems I misunderstood.
Your Majesty, the King's verbal decree. Sir Pembroke is summoned to the Hall of Serenity at once.
You may leave. Since the King has summoned you urgently, please hurry over, Sir Pembroke.
I already had the Crown Prince waiting over at the royal study. Getting rid of you is too easy.
I'll be right back.
Take care, my husband.
Servants, bring out the things I have prepared. Today, I will personally teach Mrs. Sinclair to make a royal pastry.
Sir Pembroke, you are just in time. The Crown Prince was practicing calligraphy, and copied a volume of Compendium of 4 Ministries. Take a look for him. See if this compendium has any errors.
Sir Pembroke, you are a man of great learning. With this humble work of mine, please don't hesitate to advise.
Stalling for time to lure me away. It is definitely a scheme by the East Wing Palace.
Your Highness's calligraphy has improved. I pale in comparison. There are no flaws.
That quick! Are you brushing me off, Sir Pembroke? Why not take a closer look? There are a few spots I am not so sure about.
You misunderstand. Your Highness, I am not brushing you off. It is just, I simply dare not look any longer.
Why is that?
Your Highness's calligraphy is so powerful and vivid. The more I look at it, the more my practice seems wasted. If I keep looking, I fear I'll be too ashamed to even hold a brush.
I didn't expect Sir Pembroke to be so self-reflective, Father.
I humbly ask Your Highness to let me return, to copy this masterpiece, and study it closely. If you have any doubts, I'll bring my copy tomorrow for your review.
Sir Pembroke, are you sure you won't take another look?
No need, Father. I think Sir Pembroke's eagerness to learn is completely genuine. As the Crown Prince, I should encourage such ambition. Sir Pembroke, you may go.
Thank you, Your Highness. Thank you, Your Majesty. Sir, head to the royal garden now. Report to the king. If anything happens, the queen plans to torture a titled lady. All the evidence and witnesses are ready. Yes, sir.
Emily, the pastry I plan to teach you is called Exquisite Ice Jade Pastry. Back when I was young, I learned it from the imperial chef from the West. The secret to this pastry is Taking your hands and burying them in the winter snow. Wait until your fingertips freeze. Then knead the dough. Repeat this many times. Only then will the crust have a flaky, ice jade texture. Me teaching you personally is your blessing.
That is right, sister-in-law. Her Majesty went through a lot of trouble. Don't be ungrateful. This blessing, do you not have it, sister-in-law? How about I share some with you?
It is getting late. Let's begin.
The Queen's move is quite vicious. If I refuse, it is defying a royal decree. If I do it, my hands will be ruined. Such perfect teaching material. But my husband isn't here.
I am honored by your Majesty's favor. I am endlessly grateful. However, I have a presumptuous request. My husband is away, but a wife has her ways. I have heard that, before making imperial pastries, one must wash hands, burn incense, and calm the mind. To show respect to your Majesty, I walked all the way here, and my hands got dusty. I am afraid to ruin your goodwill. May I wash my hands first?
Sister, I think you are stalling on purpose.
You misunderstand, sister-in-law. I am simply afraid. That dirty hands might ruin the taste. If word gets out, people might say, Her Majesty's pastries are just mediocre. This is a blame I cannot bear.
Washing hands is simple. I didn't just prepare water. I also got sleeve ties, soap, and soft towels. Emily, I've thought of everything. All that is left is for you to start. Enough! Her Majesty's time is precious. She can't waste it on you.
So much for protecting me as my husband. Now you are nowhere to be found.
Stop dawdling, you lot. Grab her hands and force them in.
Stop!
Are you okay?
Charles, how dare you! Charles, how dare you act up before Her Majesty! Guards, take him!
Was it you who held down my wife's hands?
Mercy, Mr. Pembroke! I was just following orders!
Charles! He is Her Majesty's servant!
Sister-in-law! Care to try it?
Charles! You barged into the inner palace, overturned royal items, and assaulted my servant! Do you have any respect for me or the law?
If your Majesty respected the law, you wouldn't be in the palace, using private torture. Your Majesty, titled, Ladies are protected by the law by using private torture. Are you disregarding the court's laws?
I was just teaching her to make pastries.
Fine. If your Majesty demonstrates it personally, by soaking your hands in ice for half an hour, I'll believe you.
You do this for a lowly daughter! You're really insane!
Aunt Helen, you taught me countless ways to survive. How to play weak, how to back down. But why didn't you tell me that when someone protects me like this, my heart would feel so warm yet ache so much?
How dare you! I don't believe the two of you will walk out of this palace alive!
The king has arrived!
Your Majesty! Victoria! Why must you torment us poor lovers so?
What is the meaning of this?
Father, they must be putting on a play to amuse Mother.
Yes, exactly.
Silence. I was asking Sir Pembroke.
Your Majesty, I am at fault. I was just so anxious earlier that I offended Her Majesty. I deserve death. My wife. She has always been frail to the cold. From afar, I saw a few eunuchs shoving my wife's hands into the snow. I was driven mad with worry and lost my composure. I know I offended the royal dignity. I accept any punishment. But I beg your Majesty to see the truth. My wife has done absolutely nothing wrong.
Such a brilliant innocent act, my dear. I learned from the best, your husband.
My king, please hear me out. I am of humble birth. To have Her Majesty personally teach me to make pastries is a tremendous blessing. But it was so cold. It was just too cold. I don't care if my hands are ruined. But I am afraid no one will be able to take care of my husband. How could I ever rest easy?
If anyone is to blame, it is solely the two of us.
It has absolutely nothing to do with Her Majesty or Lady Victoria. Nothing at all.
My king, they said it themselves. This has nothing to do with me.
Crown Prince, I was wondering why you were copying books today and asking Sir Pembroke for advice. You were working with your mother to keep Charles at the Hall of Serenity, just so you could be here to harm his wife.
Please calm down, Father! That was never my intention!
My king, I was really just teaching her how to make pastries.
Do you think I am a 3-year-old?
My king! Please calm down, my king!
I had no idea you'd collude with the inner court to harm my officials.
I've learned from you, husband. My wife is a master of brewing tea.
Hear my decree. Alexander colluded with the inner palace and oppressed my officials. From this day forth, his right to govern is revoked. Return to the East Wing Palace and reflect.
Father! Your Majesty! Father, don't listen! If anyone is to blame, it is entirely my fault. Please reconsider.
The Queen confined to the Palace of Tranquility. Without my decree, no one is allowed to see her. Victoria, as the eldest daughter-in-law of Pembroke Manor, you neglected the household. Instead, you gossiped and aided the evildoers. From this day forth, you are not allowed to manage the Pembroke Manor. If you commit again, I will directly issue a decree to strip you of your title.
Accept the decree.
Madam, how have my tea skills improved?
Absolutely masterful, brimming with flavor.
You are faking it.
So what?
To deal with you.
A little acting is all it takes. Let's go, madam. I'll escort you home.
Let's go home.
You!
Good thing there's no frostbite. They're just a bit cold.
Today, you showed the queen no respect at all. And aren't you afraid the king will disregard your loyalty and charge you with deceiving the crown? The art of tea I taught you. Did you forget it all?
Madam, I learned the art of tea. To conquer force with grace. To serve the state and advise the king. But when your safety is at risk, I have no time for subtle games. Madam, what I promised you, I kept my word. Do you still want a divorce?
The Marcus Manor may be glorious, but the court and estate are treacherous. Do I really want to stay here forever? Never mind. We've offended the Queen and Crown Prince. They won't spare me even if we divorce. And Charles Pembroke will protect me. I'll just take it step at a time.
Since you stood up for me today, if I bring up divorce again, I'd be totally heartless. Isn't your study really drafty and unlivable? Then just move back in.
Charles Pembroke. He used to be too stubborn for his own good. But ever since he married that Miss Sinclair, he has learned how to retreat to advance. Compared to his old bad temper, he is 100 times trickier.
Grandfather, I have a plan.
Speak.
Charles ranked highly in the exam back then. If we let out a rumor that he cheated during the exam, bribing examiners to leak the questions.
But how will anyone believe it without proof?
The chief examiner back then, Edward Grant, is your protégé. Even though he is retired now, his children are all in the capital city. If he is willing to remember a thing or two, paired with a few old letters.
Pay attention. We're having an extra lesson today, a little pre-exam prep. We offended the Queen and Crown Prince yesterday. At court today, the Kingsley allies will definitely lay a trap for you.
Great teachers make great students. My manipulative skills are already perfected. Rest assured, my lady, I won't be taken advantage of.
Don't get cocky. Anyway, listen to me. The key to this lesson is, don't take the bait when provoked. If he asks one thing, ask another. If he talks duty, you talk feelings. If he asks for facts, question his motives. Whoever breaks first loses. Handle it well. If you do well, when you return, I'll reward you. A reward.
Charlotte White, prepare the fastest horse. I am going to court.
Yes, sir!
Miss, going to court right now. Isn't that walking into the lion's den? Why is the young master so happy? Seeing him like this, I'm starting to worry for his opponents.
My loyal subjects, is there anything else to report?
I have a petition, Your Majesty. I wish to impeach the Deputy Minister of Finance, Charles.
I've learned well. Your manipulative skills are unmatched, my lady.
I wish to impeach the Deputy Minister of Finance, Charles. During his imperial exam, he cheated for personal gain. He bribed the examiner to get the questions in advance. I have the former chief examiner, Minister Grant's handwritten confession, as well as his letters with Charles as proof. Please take a look, Your Majesty.
My wife's predictions never miss. Now, it is my turn to answer.
If the imperial exam cheating is true, it will shake the foundation of our civil service. As the Deputy Minister of Finance, Charles knowingly broke the law. He deserves a harsher penalty. I ask Your Majesty to punish him severely. Hi! Second that! Please investigate Charles thoroughly. Your Majesty! If Charles confesses and pleads guilty, considering his years of service, he could receive a lighter sentence. If Charles refuses to confess, that is deceiving the king. I ask Your Majesty to detain Charles immediately.
Charles, do you have anything to say?
May I ask Mr. Mason a few questions first?
Granted.
Mr. Mason claimed I bribed the examiner to get the questions in advance. May I ask Mr. Mason, in the imperial exam back then, what was my rank? I ranked 4th in the 2nd tier, 4th in the 3rd tier, 4th in the 1st tier. If I cheated, why didn't I buy the first place? Why didn't I buy the top 3?
I've learned well from you.
What is so strange about that? You were afraid of raising suspicion, so you just took 4th place to cover your tracks.
Fine. Mr. Grant has been retired for over 5 years. Why didn't he confess sooner? Or later? Why right after I offended the Queen and the Crown Prince yesterday? Did he suddenly find his conscience? Could it be that I said something wrong? Did something wrong? Or offended someone?
Charles Pembroke, you are slandering the Queen and the Crown Prince.
You misunderstand, Chancellor. I am just speaking the facts. The timing is a bit too coincidental. Mr. Mason, speaking of coincidences, I also received. This letter says that you, Mr. Mason, booked the entire Celestial Tavern the day before yesterday. Wrote a love poem, and even gave someone a red gold enamel hairpin.
You are talking nonsense! I never go to such places! Let me see that! This handwriting is definitely not mine! Look, I never write my name like this! Also, there is the paper! This is bamboo paper from the south! I always use pure heart paper! And the signature of the seal isn't even mine! Your Majesty, this letter is completely forged! Someone is trying to frame me!
Mr. Mason, you truly have a keen eye. A single letter, from handwriting, paper, seal, to signature. You examined it so carefully, and analyzed it so thoroughly. Then the evidence you presented to the king. Did you inspect it with such care? Did you compare the handwriting? Did you check the age of the paper? Did you scrutinize every single detail?
His expression. When did he become so cunning and insidious? Where is the hothead who only knew how to clash head-on?
I have my madam's help, after all. This trick is called measuring your cloth with your own ruler.
Or perhaps whatever you are handed, you just take as fact. Without even checking, you use it to impeach a colleague. Mr. Mason, for your own reputation, you know to verify the facts. But when it comes to me, a few letters of unknown origin are enough to convict. I studied hard for 10 years to serve as an official. I have been cautious, treading on thin ice. I don't fear being investigated. I only fear that a few forged letters will ruin my reputation. I implore you, my king, to seek justice for me.
Hear my decree, Charles. The exam fraud case will be tried by the Grand Court. Within 10 days, Edward Grant Court. Within 10 days, Edward Grant must return to the capital to testify. Robert Mason, these letters of yours will also be verified by the court. Framing a civil servant will be strictly punished by law. Court is adjourned.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Forgive me, Chancellor.
How did it go, sir?
My wife's words. I remembered every single one of them. How could I possibly lose? Let's go home and get my reward.
Emily, you've been at Pembroke Manor for a while now. I haven't had the time to come visit you. I was just passing by today. I hope I am not intruding.
You flatter me, madam. Having all you ladies and distinguished guests here brings great honor to our home.
The Queen and Crown Prince were punished yesterday, and today Victoria's mother comes knocking. Right when my mother-in-law is out praying. She clearly thinks a lowly daughter like me can't host a proper gathering. She is doing this on purpose. A weasel paying respects to a hen. She is up to no good.
You've come at a good time, madam. I just received some new tea leaves. Why don't we taste them together?
All right. Then I would love to have a taste.
Looking for trouble? Fine. I'll brew you a pot. You won't forget.
Didn't you say she was just a lowly daughter? But why do I feel like she is not as terrible as you said?
Yeah, her tea brewing skills are basically unmatched in the capital city.
Her skills are fine, but these tea leaves aren't premium at all. Those who don't know better would think Pembroke Manor has fallen on hard times.
Exactly, Emily. If money is tight, I have some fine tea in my room I could give you. The way of tea values what suits the palate. The most expensive isn't always the best. Mrs. Smith, your dark circles show you are not sleeping well. Longleaf green tea is too harsh. Silver needle tea is warm and calming. It suits you perfectly. I heard Mrs. Lee seeks a stomach remedy. Pure aged tea is very nourishing. Mrs. Grant, you love natural floral scents. Osmanthus longleaf tea is subtle and doesn't hide the tea's flavor. I didn't expect you to be so perceptive. Mrs. Kingsley, Victoria, please try the special drinks in your cups.
This is just plain water! Emily Sinclair, how dare you trick me as expected of a lowborn! You have no manners at all! Emily Sinclair, how dare you play me! Just what I expect from a lowly born! You have absolutely no manners!
Madam, you exaggerate. How could I dare trick you? I simply believe. Tea has countless flavors, and tasting it reflects the heart. A person of pure heart can find sweetness even in plain water, but one with ill intentions, who only seeks out faults, will find even royal longleaf green tea completely tasteless. Madam, what flavor did you taste?
Emily Sinclair, how dare you speak to my mother like that?
We are just discussing the art of tea. Sister-in-law, why are you so agitated?
Such a sharp tongue! Since Mrs. Sinclair knows tea so well, I'll just have to taste it. Pour the tea.
Grand Lady Kingsley sure has her ways. If Miss Sinclair pours it, she lowers herself to serve others. If she doesn't, she disrespects her elders. Let's see how she gets out of this.
Such fragrant tea, my wife. I am enlightened.
Pour the tea!
Madam, I am back.
Husband, when did you return?
Just now, I stood at the door for a bit. Seeing your fine tea skills, I didn't want to interrupt. Grand Lady Kingsley, my wife is a titled lady. The official wife of Pembroke Manor. Serving tea to an elder is fine, but enduring humiliation. As a court official, I absolutely will not tolerate it. As for this cup of tea, I am willing to serve it on her behalf.
No need.
These two are full of tricks. If Charles pours the tea, Who knows how he'll twist the story to complain at court?
Mother, it is getting late. Let me walk you back.
You taught me well, husband. The tea smells wonderful.
Madam, I saw you talking quite a bit outside. Are you thirsty? Have a seat. I'll pour you a cup.
Sir Pembroke's devotion to Madam is truly rare in this world. Such deep affection is something we can only envy.
Your tea skills, madam, truly amazed everyone. What are you looking at, madam?
Understand people's minds, know what they desire, meet their needs. Brewing tea works like this. The art of tea is the same.
Consider me enlightened.
Mr. Mason from the Board of Censors impeached me. He said I cheated on the exams, bribed the examiner, Edward Grant, and leaked the questions. If not for your tea lessons, I might not have come back today.
They finally made their move.
The king gave me 10 days to investigate, he says, but he actually wants me to prove my own innocence. Edward Grant is an honest man. It couldn't be for money. But his kids are in the capital city. He is easily used by the Kingsley house. I am going to visit his manor. By the way, that Mrs. Grant from today is Edward Grant's daughter-in-law.
Daughter-in-law? My dear, I've figured out a way to help you.
Don't you want to collect evidence on the Kingsley allies? Then, let them bring it right to us.
I am truly enlightened. Your tea is wonderful, my dear.
Then, let them come to us. Step 1. Cast a bait.
Isn't that Lady Pembroke's personal maid? Why is she sneaking around here?
We'll know if we ask.
You mean the one in Suite 1? I heard she is a famous master. She gives private lessons in the suite. It costs at least this much per session. I heard she used to be a top courtesan. She teaches women how to tame their husbands.
Step 2. Put on a show. Make everyone believe Sir Pembroke is head over heels for his wife and at her beck and call.
Mr. Pembroke, let's go get some food.
I'll pass. My wife is waiting for me at home. I have to prepare her meal. I need to head back early. You guys carry on. My wife gets scared easily. She can't sleep alone when it thunders. I am heading back to be with her.
Mr. Pembroke's wife, what is her background? I remember he didn't want to marry her at first.
You don't know. Let me tell you.
The final step. Reel in the net. People always believe what they dig up themselves. Charlotte, White.
Finally! It is my turn! What kind of master do I serve? Oh, all his money goes to his wife. I don't even have a dime for a drink.
Hey, little guard. Tell me, this master of Emily's, who exactly is she, and how does she take students?
I've learned a lot. Husband, my wife makes excellent tea.
You are here too.
I was just curious.
We all are.
Quit playing games and come out already.
Ladies, forgive the theatrics.
Mrs. Sinclair! How can it be you? You did this on purpose, right? We gave you a hard time the other day. So, you came up with this dirty trick to lure us in and make fools of us.
Ladies, you came here simply to learn some methods, to win back your husbands, and secure your status at home. Why not take a trial class first? If it works, the tuition can be paid later. Lesson 1 is how to make your husband care for you on his own. A man's heart is like a rock when hard, and like cotton candy when soft. The key isn't about what you do, but rather letting him know that you need him. You need him. Has your husband been giving you the silent treatment, coming home late, and passing out right away?
How did you know?
You have dark circles, meaning you can't sleep either.
I tell him to come home early, and he just argues with me.
That is easy. Try putting it another way. My dear, when you are not around, I just can't sleep well. Tonight, could you come home early?
Will that work?
Yes, you can all try it. Change your demands into needs. Try it for one night and see how it works.
How much is the tuition? I don't have much saving if it is too expensive.
It is free. What I want. Is your intel? Your tea is exquisite. My wife, I have learned my little...
My dear, this lesson was excellent. However, how can you be sure they'll willingly give up the intel? After all, it means betraying their husbands.
Don't make it sound so ugly. It is not betrayal. It is self-preservation.
I am all ears.
Think about it. Do you really think their lives at home are easy? Their husbands favor concubines, their mothers-in-law make things difficult, and their own families are of no help. Not to mention, the Kingsley clan holds all the power in the court now. The officials have no choice but to bow to them. If the Kingsley family falls, only then can their husbands get off that sinking ship. Otherwise, if the Kingsley family truly goes down, their whole families will go down with them.
So, you mean they'll hand over the intel to save themselves?
Not just will, they'll have to. I've given them a way out now, once they go back and try it, and find their marriage is actually improving. Do you think they'll ever want to go back to their old lives? Once someone tastes the sweet, they can't swallow the bitter anymore. When that time comes, they'll come to me on their own. Not to help me, but to help themselves.
Emily, you always surprise me.
That is because I understand them.
I promise you, with me, you don't need to do this. To please me.
Mrs. Sinclair! Mrs. Sinclair! Mrs. Sinclair! Mrs. Sinclair! That trick you taught us worked like a charm. Last night I told my husband, I said, I can't sleep without you here. And he actually came home early for once. Mind you, he even asked me if I wasn't feeling well.
My husband talked to me for an extra 15 minutes last night. It has been 3 years since I've talked with him for that long.
Mrs. Sinclair, we want to keep learning.
Ask us whatever you want to know.
Yes, ask away. Yes.
Madam, just as you said, I visited the estates of those senior officials to humbly apologize. Apologize?
What did you apologize for?
I told them I was young and arrogant, speaking without thinking. I came to make amends for offending them. I even used the 3-step weakness tactic you taught me. I am foolish. Please forgive me. I will surely mend my ways.
And then?
And then, I've clashed with them so many times, they'd never seen me like that. They told me. The Kingsley House approached them privately, offering huge rewards to support my impeachment in court, but none of them agreed.
They are easily swayed, but not bad-hearted. With people like them, the tougher you act, the more they hide. But if you soften up, they actually feel bad.
Madam's tea, brewing skills, are truly effective, but...
But what?
These alone aren't enough. We need Edward Grant to retract his confession personally. Otherwise, the Kingsley House could just throw out a scapegoat and accuse us of forging the testimony.
I've already convinced Mrs. Grant, she said. She'll persuade her father-in-law. It is just the Kingsley House has taken her son, Junior Grant, so her father-in-law is full of misgivings.
As for Junior Grant, I've already asked Charlotte White to look into it. As long as we find out where he is being kept, we can rescue him.
I've got some new info. Not long ago, Deputy Justice Lee received a secret letter. Ever since then, he has been running to his office. Sometimes he doesn't come home all night.
So, he is the informant. No wonder he ignored my visiting card before. This news is so important. But why would Mrs. Lee be so open and share such a secret with you?
Because Mr. Lee had been running around for days and rarely shared a bed with her. She was quite upset and complained to me.
What about you? I've been back in the master bedroom for days now. Are you going to complain too?
No complaints. It is pretty sweet. Today at court, don't wait.
Take the lead.
Don't worry. I know what to do.
Remember, with evidence, you rule the world. If anyone stops you, throw the evidence in their face.
Compared to when we first met, when you were so fierce and feisty, you've changed so much. A clingy little tale being so genuine. My sleepless little worry makes you even cuter.
Stop teasing me. Little tail, crescent eyes, full of care. Little tail, what else can I do? Nothing at all, you smiling at me. Okay.
Today at court, it is time to close the net. As for my sister-in-law, it is time to settle the score.
Emily! Bad news. 3 days ago, Victoria secretly sent Mr. Li's daughter to the East Wing Palace. Now, all the ladies in the capital are flocking to her side.
What?
They finally made their move.
Aren't you worried?
Why panic? It is just heads delivered to our doorstep. I've been waiting for this day. For a very long time. Sister Grant, do you believe me? That the more Victoria woos those ladies, the faster she brings about her own downfall.
What do you mean?
Let's go. We're going to my sister-in-law's to steal them back.
Oh, Lady Victoria, if you ask me, you're the most resourceful. I heard that the Li girl has really won the Crown Prince's heart. Lady Victoria, do you think my two unmarried sisters could also have a chance?
Don't worry, stick with me, and you'll enjoy endless wealth and glory.
Emily Sinclair, even if you win over those ladies and solve Charles's urgent crisis, so what? The Crown Prince is the greatest backer. Once he takes the throne, we'll see how long you can stay smug.
Third lady has arrived. Young madam has arrived.
Greetings, sister-in-law. It is quite lively here, sister-in-law. Are you opening an academy too?
I don't have your skills, sister-in-law, but recently I've realized something. Women shouldn't always try to please men. Having real power is the key to survival, am I right, sister-in-law?
You bunch of opportunists. You go wherever the perks are. Have you forgotten how you got your happy marriages?
Sister Grant, no need to get so worked up. A wise bird chooses the best tree. It is just human nature.
You are right, sister-in-law. Today, I will just sit here and learn from you. Please, carry on with your chat.
Didn't we come to win them back? Being this soft, how will you beat that old fox?
Sister Grant, be patient. Let's just enjoy the show. I have learned from you, husband. The tea smells wonderful, my lady.
The 10-day deadline has passed. How is the exam fraud investigation going?
Your Majesty, this is the document. Personally recorded by Justice Li. Along with Mr. Grant's confession, I have verified that Charles bribed the chief examiner. The evidence is conclusive. Your Majesty, every word Inspector Mason said is true. According to the law, Sir Pembroke should be severely punished.
Sir Pembroke, what do you have to say?
I beg your majesty for justice.
Granted. How will you prove your innocence?
This is what Robert Mason presented as so-called evidence. The correspondence between Mr. Grant and me. I specifically looked into it. Let's start with the paper. It comes from Serenity Studio. It is their signature product. They've made it for years. And it is my preferred choice.
Doesn't that just prove this letter belongs to you?
Does it? But my investigation revealed that due to material shortages, the recipe changed 3 years ago. Fearing a drop in business, they kept it a secret. Without looking closely, no one would know. May I ask, Chancellor Kingsley, a candidate bribing an examiner, yet writing with paper that didn't exist until years later, is this foresight? Or did someone, when forging evidence, choose the wrong paper?
You have no proof! That is just empty talk! Who knows if you've already bribed the owner of Serenity Studio to help you spin this lie?
If you don't believe me, Chancellor, I can prove it right here.
Granted.
Please prepare a basin of clean water. These are my practice papers before the exam back then. I have always kept them. They are both paper, but made of different materials.
It really sank.
Sir Pembroke is indeed correct. William Kingsley, how do you explain this?
I was also deceived by Robert Mason. I am innocent!
Mr. Kingsley, as the Chancellor, how can you suffer false charges? Just in time. My witness has also arrived. Let him clear the names for both of us. Your Majesty, I request to summon former Chief Examiner Edward Grant. Mr. Grant, to the court.
Your Majesty, I am guilty! These are the letters from the Kingsley house threatening me. The tokens they used to blackmail me. The original draft of the forged confession. I present them all. Chancellor, what is the meaning of this? Aside from myself, there are other officials, forced to obey the Chancellor's orders, to intentionally smear Sir Pembroke. Fearing for our family's safety, we didn't dare to speak up. Speak up. Those who make amends will pardon you all.
Your Majesty, I must confess, I was truly forced. I returned the bribes to the Chancellor's residence, but they took my daughter to the East Wing Palace. Her Majesty said, if I refused to help, she'd marry her off to a eunuch, making her life a living hell. Your Majesty, please save her.
And me! And me! And me! William Kingsley, forming factions, framing key officials, manipulating the exams, and colluding with the inner palace. The evidence is undeniable. Strip his titles and seize his estate. Punish 3 generations of his family! Your Majesty!
Your tea is exquisite, my wife. I am enlightened.
It is almost noon. I must head to the palace to see Her Majesty and Miss Lee. However, without the household power, I can't leave the estate daily. In the future, ladies, if you wish to see me, it'll be quite hard.
Emily, dear, why not return the household key to Victoria for now? After all, her favor in the inner palace is good for the Pembroke estate.
Waited all noon, and you finally show your true colors.
Second lady.
Madam,
You are still young. No rush to run the household just yet. How about you hand the key to Victoria for now? Oh, it is not like she won't give it back, right?
Are you kidding me? If I hand over this key, will I ever get it back? We're all sly foxes here. Who are you trying to fool?
You, stop slandering me.
Ladies, do you really think life in the East Wing Palace is easy? Aren't you afraid of walking into a lion's den?
Enough nonsense. That is the East Wing Palace.
The situation in the East Wing Palace, my sister-in-law knows best. Ladies, please think about it. Your husbands, when they came home recently, didn't they look worried?
What do you mean?
That is because they were threatened by Her Majesty, and she used the lives of your loved ones.
Shut your mouth! How dare you slander Her Majesty? Rip her mouth apart, or else I will report all of you to Her Majesty.
Whose mouth are you tearing apart, sister-in-law?
My wife's moves are brilliant. Your husband is impressed.
Whose mouth are you tearing off, sister-in-law?
Emily spoke ill of the Central and East Wing palaces. It is a capital offense. Her words bring disaster. I am disciplining her to keep our whole family from being implicated.
My wife told the truth. How is it speaking ill? The Queen is deposed. The Crown Prince is confined. Victoria is guilty of treason. She is confined here, awaiting judgment.
Impossible! This is a lie. It is a lie! You two are putting on a show!
My dear. My dear. I am here to take you home. Junior Grant is back home. Father is safe too.
Really?
It is all thanks to Sir Pembroke's plan. He got the king to order our protection. That is why Her Majesty didn't dare keep Junior Grant any longer.
My dear, the so-called palace summon was just an excuse for Her Majesty to keep our daughter hostage in the palace, to force me to frame Sir Pembroke. The truth is, our daughter served the Queen for 3 days and got frostbite on her hands.
Ladies, I started these classes to teach you how to truly connect with your husbands, not to make you bow down to them. But my sister-in-law used the Crown Prince's bride selection to persecute your daughters. This is truly sacrificing us women, just to please men.
I was deceived! I am going to the palace for answers!
Stop.
You clearly planned all this. Did you think you could get away today?
My dear! Serves you right.
It is all because of you. You're such a horrible person.
Mother, you're back.
Emily, if it weren't for you, Charlie might have fallen to the Kingsleys. Charlie marrying you is a blessing to the Pembrokes.
Mother.
What about you, Charlie? Do you have anything to say?
I just want to say, I originally married Emily to fend off my political rivals. But now, I am keeping her for myself.
You two should have a nice chat. I'll head back now.
Those things you just said, where did you learn them?
They came from the heart. No need to learn.
Smooth talker.
Do you like it, madam? I'll do it.
Do you know how?
I can learn. Emily. You don't have to scheme anymore.
What do you mean?
The Kingsley house has fallen. Victoria can't make trouble anymore. You don't need to play innocent to survive. And you don't need to act for me.
How should I face you?
Madam, you've taught me so many lessons. But there is one lesson.
What lesson?
How to truly be good to someone. No scheming required. No need to show weakness. No need to play hard to get. Just simply treating her well, but no matter. This lesson I will teach you, madam.
Young master! Young madam! Come quick! Lady Matilda is threatening to hang herself!
Your husband has learned his lesson. My wife smells as sweet.
Victoria! Get down from there! We can talk this out!
Mother! I am too ashamed to live! I made a huge mistake and ruined the Pembroke family. It is better if I just die. My lady! Please don't! My lady!
crying, making a scene, and threatening suicide, hanging yourself. Aren't you a little too old to be playing such cheap tricks?
Charles, Emily! I know you both hate me, but I really have no other choice. Just let me die! Please don't! My lady, Victoria!
Sister-in-law, if you truly care about the Pembroke family, if you want to die, you should do it outside. Mother has already been through enough. Why must you cause her more trouble? My lady.
Mother! Mother! I was wrong! The Kingsley house has fallen! They won't take me back! I only have you and the Pembrokes left. Please don't send me away, Mother! Mother! I am begging you! Mother!
Fine. You've been in Pembroke Manor for years after all. Even without merits, you've still worked hard.
Thank you, Mother! Thank you!
Oh, all right.
Victoria's act tonight, the more I think about it, the weirder it seems. The Queen was banished to the Cold Palace. That is the result of her teaming up with the Queen. The Kingsley house must worry about her at Pembroke Manor. How is it possible? They wouldn't take her back.
You are right. After all, Kingsley Manor only has 2 daughters. No, wait. They still have the Crown Prince.
The Crown Prince controls the Southern Frontier Army. Now the Queen's fallen. He won't just sit back. They must be laying low, biding their time. What shall we do?
Scared.
A little. After all, the Queen is his birth mother, and my sister-in-law's aunt. If I were in their shoes, if my closest family was targeted and left for dead, I'd do whatever it takes to get my revenge.
They committed the evil first. This is called karma. Even if they seek revenge, it won't end well for them.
But we can't just be unprepared. I've decided. I am going to unleash my ultimate move.
What ultimate move?
The final lesson from my green tea class. Call for backup. Call for backup.
Call? Who exactly?
I'll call a backer who is way more powerful than them. If 1 isn't enough, I'll call 2. If 2 aren't enough, I'll call 3. If 2 aren't enough, I'll call 3. What are you doing? I am talking about something serious.
I am listening.
Charles.
Lady Victoria, the Crown Prince's side is all ready. They're just waiting for you. The day has finally come, Emily Sinclair. Charles, your end is near.
Why are your hands shaking?
I am feeling a bit anxious. I just feel that the king asking you to negotiate with foreign envoys is a little too sudden.
Emily, don't be afraid. The negotiation will take place at the relay station just outside the city. If anything happens, I'll be able to make it back in time.
But I can't help feeling that this matter has something to do with the crown prince. How could it be such a coincidence? Right after sister-in-law knelt in the ancestral hall, the foreign envoys arrived, and what is more, they specifically asked for you to negotiate.
Don't worry. I promise I'll come back safe. I won't keep my wife worrying for too long.
Sir, the carriage is ready. It is time to leave.
Wait for me.
Miss, Lady Victoria's here. She is waiting in the main hall.
Emily. Before dawn, I started stewing this bird's nest. Sister, come and have a taste.
Is the sun rising from the west?
I know, you don't like me, so I came today to make peace with you.
Don't like you?
Seems she still thinks she has never done anything wrong.
Every day from now on, I will cook myself and make you some good food to nourish your body. Take it as my apology to you.
Oh, what smells so good?
I stand corrected. Your tea smells wonderful. My dear.
What smells so good? I smelled it from miles away.
And who might this be?
This is my mother. My husband is out of town on business, so my mother-in-law allowed me to bring her here to stay for a few days.
Ah, so it is Aunt Helen. Why don't you join my sister-in-law and sit down for a drink?
Is this Bloodbird's nest?
And it has ginseng. My daughter sure is lucky. It seems that you two are quite close. Otherwise, why would she be so generous? I won't disturb your mother-daughter time. If you need anything, just send someone to my courtyard. I've been around and seen all kinds of people. I can tell the look in her eyes is just off.
That is exactly why I asked you here. Today, Charles was sent out of town for peace talks, but I just feel like it is a trap by the Crown Prince.
No wonder. On my way here, I saw a sudden influx of unfamiliar caravans. By their looks, they're trained fighters.
Caravans? Could they be? The Crown Prince's troops. Charles went for peace talks. As per the rules, he can't bring any soldiers. Lady Victoria just told me. She'll bring me tonics every day. She is clearly spying on me, making sure I don't leave.
They're dividing and conquering, planning to wipe out the whole Pembroke family.
Mom, help me escape. I need to save him.
Hang it higher. Careful now. Hold it steady.
Mother, what is all this?
Her mother said she knows rituals to ward off evil, especially to pray for a child. So I thought we could pray for Emily and bless everyone in Pembroke Manor to be safe and sound.
The ritual begins later. The ritual begins in 3 days.
but the young madam needs to rest. Except for Aunt Helen, no one else is allowed near.
In that case, we shouldn't bother Emily for now. You stay away too.
Playing tricks. If Emily makes a single move, report to me immediately.
Yes, madam.
Why is she dressed like that? Are you sure she hasn't left the estate these past 3 days?
I am sure. The people in her courtyard have been strictly preparing for the ritual. These past few days, only Aunt Helen left the estate to buy things for the ritual.
Notify the hidden guards. Once it is noon, strike immediately.
Yes.
Heaven and earth, the root of all energy, through countless eons, reveal my divine power. To the Pembroke household, may blessings gather, may peace reign, and the family flourish. Something's wrong.
What is it?
In this house, there is something unholy. The heavens tell me the foul presence is right here. It is you.
I've learned my lesson. The fragrance of my wife's tea.
It is you!
Aunt Helen! What is the meaning of this?
The heavens told me that you are the curse of Pembroke Manor, and you must be eliminated.
Eliminate me, Mother! Don't tell me you actually believe these cheap tricks! Looks like you are done pretending. No need for me to act anymore either.
You are the merchant caravan that appeared in Capital City. Wait, you are not merchants. You are soldiers.
Aren't you? Figuring this out a bit too late. Tie her up. Today, nobody is leaving here alive.
Take it easy.
Mrs. Grant? Why is it you? Where is Emily Sinclair?
Emily was worried about Sir Pembroke, so she left early this morning.
You dare trick me! Tell the Crown Prince I can't wait for him to arrive! I'll kill them right now!
The private soldiers you deployed have been cornered by the commander of the capital garrison just outside the manor. Not a single one can escape.
I already sent a secret report to the king. If we don't leave this manor alive, your Kingsley house will be completely wiped out.
And me, if I don't go back alive. Murdering an official's family will add to your crimes.
So what? Your son is doomed! His Royal Highness will definitely kill him!
Grand Madam, Sir sent a message. Everything outside the city is under control. Lady Victoria, the second lady, also has a message. Messing with you is like child's play.
Impossible! Impossible!
Charles, how dare you? You use the peace talks as an excuse to bring foreign envoys into the city. What are you plotting? The evidence of your treason is solid. I have orders to arrest you. Resist, and you'll be killed on the spot.
Your Highness, are you sure? I brought foreign envoys.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Why is it you again?
I know this. It's yours.
You guys knew my plan all along. You swapped them out early on, didn't you?
Prince Alexander, you secretly kept assassins, forged the king's orders. intercepted and killed key ministers. The secret letter from the Southern Frontier generals has already been delivered to the king.
What? How dare you? How dare you raise a private army?
You are wrong. These men are the king's men.
When Lord Pembroke made great contributions, the previous king gave him these guards. They only answer to this token. You are going to the palace alone tonight. If there is danger, they will keep you safe.
Is this from when you appeared at the palace? Mother gave it to you.
Didn't you ask me why I dared to go to the palace alone? This is the answer. You didn't think I'd come here just to die, did you?
So what? I am the Crown Prince! If anything happens to me, you'd be murdering the Crown Prince right in the street. Besides, the streets are completely empty. Not a single soul in sight. No one will ever know about this.
Who says there is no one?
Your Highness leading troops to assassinate a civil servant? I saw it with my own eyes.
I saw it too. Alexander, just surrender now. You are completely surrounded. Drop your weapons for a chance to live. Otherwise, your entire families will be executed.
You useless trash!
Take him away.
Let me go! Let me go! Let me go!
Calling for backup. How did I do?
You mastered it.
Colluding with Southern Frontier generals, disguising as foreign envoys. Assassinating a civil servant? I had no idea my good son had so many tricks.
Father, I know my mistakes. I know I was wrong. Please give me one more chance.
I have given you too many chances. You are not my only prince. Hear my decree. The Crown Prince is immoral, framed the loyal, and plotted treason. Today, he is stripped of his title and imprisoned forever. The Kingsley clan aided him. Exile them all.
Father!
We obey your command!
This is all you're doing! Father!
In quelling this rebellion, you both made great contributions. From this day forth, Charles is promoted to Minister of Personnel. I grant Miss Sinclair the title of a ranked lady, rewarded with 1,000 gold pieces and 100 rolls of silk.
Thank you for your grace, Your Majesty.
Emily.
Congratulations, Mr. Pembroke. Your wife is expecting.
My sister-in-law is being executed today. Aren't you going to watch?
I am definitely not going. I am afraid of scaring the baby.
I've been thinking a lot lately. If I hadn't married you, or learned the art of tea from you, what would my life be like now?
So, what did you come up with?
I'd probably still be fighting alone until I was killed.
What nonsense are you saying?
So, thank you, my wife. Because you came into my life, I have the chance to be with you forever. You can't abandon me halfway.
You are such a smooth talker.
The art of tea teaches you how to make people believe your facade. But in the end, I realized what stays with you for a lifetime is always true sincerity.